Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the fifth day of the 7-day challenge. So yesterday we were looking at marketing, and today we're going to look at the really crucial next stage, which is sales. You're not seeing my face today, no other reason other than I want you to concentrate on the slides. We're going to dig deep into just a couple of slides. So let's remind ourselves of the definition of a successful business. We need to have something to sell, we need to make money, and we need to have a system. That is a business. Anything else is a hobby or just a job. So we want to build businesses, we want to make our wedding industry business more profitable and sustainable. But ultimately, we also want it to be able to work without us. So yesterday we thought about our marketing and how we can bring people to the business so that they can potentially be customers. And we looked at how we need to have a problem to solve, be aware what it is that the customer has, that's their problem that we need to solve, and what sets us apart from our competition. But once we've had success in getting people to us and they know where we are and they're knocking on our door, ringing our phone or emailing us, then we've got a lead generating machine, and that's a marketing machine with predictable results. We know we're going to get so many leads a week, a month, a year, etc. What happens next, though, is the really crucial stage, and that's the sales machine, and it's quite different to the marketing machine. We need to be clear about this. So what is the difference? Well, sales is the process that takes your lead through to customer. So I'll give you a very simple example. If somebody sends you an inquiry via your website, your first stage of your sales process might be to send an automated message. The second might be to pick up the phone and have a conversation, or to send some information. You might want to check that the information has arrived. You might want to check that it's been reviewed. Having been reviewed, it may well be that somebody would like to place an order, so you have to have a process in order to take that order. Or maybe you're just sending out a quote. It's going to be different things for different people, but each stage is a stage in your sales process. And once we know what our numbers are from each stage and what success rate we're having, then we know where to focus our attention. Sales is about how you answer the phone. Sales is about how easy it is to talk to you. Sales is about how you present yourself. Sales is about communication. So sales is everything we do in our business to take that lead and turn it into a customer. And it will be different for different lead sources. So in working with a law firm, I want to give you an example here that once an inquiry comes in, the next stage would be very different depending on where the inquiry comes from or where it's intended. So let's imagine somebody's made an inquiry for family law. We're not going to jump on the phone within an hour because that could be a very sensitive inquiry. That could be something where somebody's taken a long time to reach a decision that they need some help, perhaps, in making a big change in their life and in their family circumstances. So how we respond is got to reflect the nature of the concern and where it's come from. Whereas in conveyancing, if somebody's looking to get a quote relating to building matters, then you probably want to get back on the phone almost immediately because it's a very competitive market and they'll be phoning around. Now, in the wedding industry, we've got similar sorts of challenges. We need to know the urgency of the inquiry that's coming in, but also what would be appropriate in terms of timescales for getting back. What do we need to do immediately? What do we need to do within an hour? What needs to happen within a day or a week or a month? What are the key stages along the way? How many touch points are there? And where in your sales process are things falling through? I've yet to meet any kind of business or organization that has not left money on the table because the sales process is flawed. That can range from people who are only keeping records of inquiries on their email log. They feel that may be a good thing to do, but actually can get very complicated very quickly. People perhaps that have a spreadsheet that they've lost or they've misplaced, or maybe just got written notes of things that have come in and stuck something on the wall about when to get back to them. Sales is really, really vital. It is the connection between all your hard work in marketing and taking money from your customer and putting it in your bank account. And I've spoken in the past how some businesses I've worked with been really keen to improve their marketing, but their sales is lacking. So you can take 100 leads and you can get 10 customers from it. If you want 20 customers, one option is to create 200 leads plus all the administration and the time that goes with it, or to improve the sales process so you get those 20 customers from the 100 leads that you're already getting. I hope that makes sense. So my call to action today is fairly straightforward. We're aware that we've got a machine with leads in and sales out. I want you to reflect and think, make a note perhaps in your journal as to how well you know your sales numbers, the leads, where they come from, then perhaps the investment to get those leads that are coming in, the cost of acquisition of a lead. And I also want you to know your sales process. What are the key stages in it? Where could the weak links be? Where do you need to focus your attention? If you haven't got a process, then that easily comes to mind, then write it out. Think about the customer journey in every stage along the way, and what ideally should be the gap between the follow-up points. Who should be doing that and how? What can you do to improve it? Let's focus attention on this part of our business so that we can generate more revenue and more profits from the work we're already doing without having to work harder to do so. In fact, improving our sales process will make life easier for us. I will be looking into this in more detail in the one-day workshop that we've got planned. However, in the meantime, if you want some further help or assistance, please do drop me a line. I can point you in the right direction. There's plenty of stuff out there to help you with your sales. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.